Good morning, I'm Lois. Here are your headlines in the East Midlands. Police in Derbyshire say the number of injuries related to e-scooter crashes have halved in the past year. People across the East Midlands, especially the most vulnerable, are being urged to get their flu jabs this winter. Students from Thailand have been in Leicester to learn about its space and technology research. Free trees are being given away to people across the Newark and Sherwood areas. And it was a different sort of racing at Silverstone this weekend. Well, it was a lovely day there. Let's get the forecast now for today. Here's James Wright. That's it from us. I'll hand you back now to Susanna and Ed. Bye-bye. Good morning, I'm Lois. Here are your headlines in the East Midlands. Investigations are continuing today after an ATM was stolen from outside a store in Markfield in Leicestershire. It happened in Chitterman Way on Monday morning. A support charity in Leicester says Christmas can be a challenging time for those facing domestic abuse. Flood-hit residents in the Loughborough area are to get direct home visits from flood prevention experts later this week. Children across Derby will once again be able to enjoy a free programme of winter activities this December. And pianists have come together in Nottinghamshire to play in a huge orchestra and set a UK record. All right, well, let's take a look at the weather forecast now. Here's Des. And that's it from us this morning. I'll hand you back now to Susanna and Ed. Bye-bye. Good morning, I'm Lois. Here are your headlines in the East Midlands. A mother of 3 from Leicestershire who relies on food banks says if the government scraps the 2-child benefit cap in today's budget, it would be life-changing for her and thousands more. And you can watch the Chancellor's budget from 12:15 today live on ITV1, ITVX and on our YouTube channel. In other news, a family from Derbyshire were forced to evacuate their home after a fire which is believed to have started by an e-bike battery. Northampton General Hospital has been granted planning permission for a new urgent care centre. Councillors in Nottingham have submitted proposals to expand the City Council's area amid a local government reorganisation. The new layout. Well, it's extremely cold out there. Let's take a look at the weather forecast now. Here's Des. And that's it from us this morning. I'll hand you back now to Susanna and Ed in London. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Good morning, I'm Lois. Here are your headlines in the East Midlands. People in Loughborough who've been affected by floods can expect to have home visits from flood prevention experts today. Patients missing their GP appointments has cost the NHS across Nottinghamshire more than £9 million in the last year. There's a shortfall in specialist education provision of children with special educational needs and disabilities in Leicester. Parents and teachers based in West Northamptonshire are being invited to have their say on the use of smartphones in schools. Sport and Nottingham Forest take on Malmo in the Europa League tonight at the City Ground. It's a special... OK, let's take a look at the weather forecast now. Here's Lucy Verisami. Good morning, I'm Lois. Here are your headlines in the East Midlands. Dozens of people are expected to march through Northampton tonight, highlighting violence and harassment against women and girls. Nottingham's official LGBTQ+ district will be open by the 4th of May next year, organisers have said. The street... A sapling from the famous Sycamore Gap tree that was felled illegally in... While more than 200 Christmas trees are going on display in a church in Melton Mowbray today for its annual tree festival. Well, staying with the festive theme, one of Leicester's biggest winter attractions. OK, time for the weather forecast now. Here's James Wright. Thanks, James. That's it from us this morning. I'll hand you back now to Kate and Rob in London. Have a lovely day, whatever you're up to. Bye-bye.